Grand Rising, folks. Grand Rising. I'm gonna drop this last little message for the day. Okay. I know whoever was in the last video I had put, that person was dealing with some anxiety. I could tell they was having hot flashes. Either they was having hot flashes or they was just mad in the motherfucker. Okay. Either way it go, it don't hurt me none. It don't bother me none. Okay. Now this is like irritate. It's like I want to be irritated, but then it's like everything in me is just saying like, sugar, don't you be irritated. Don't you be frustrated about none of this shit. Like at all, at all. And it's like, where you hear people saying spiritually transmitted, demons or STDs. STDs, you can get spiritually transmitted diseases or actually spiritually transmitted demons, right? And those can be where, like, say you was with somebody you ain't had no business with, and it was like shit that you didn't like about them that they would do, and you start doing it. Like me, I caught myself, I'm sitting here like, why the hell am I just like scrolling on my phone? And I'm usually a person, I really don't care for my phone. What's that over there laughing? I really don't care to be on my phone like that. And it was just like lately, I was like, damn, I'm on my phone. Why is it that I'm on my phone? Because the dude that I was with, like, he was always on his fucking phone. And that shit used to irk me. And I was just like, you know what? People do reflect to you the capabilities that you have within you if you choose not to take care of yourself in particular ways, right? When you hear about people talk about doing mirror magic and throwing stuff at you, like my skin breaking out here and there, and I'm just like, no biggie, no, no worries. But everything else is starting to clear up, which that's an easy fix, from making sure eating better, drinking some more water, just or just simply just detox, fasting, or whatever the case may be. It's an easy fix. So I was like, I'm not gonna trip about that. And I'm not gonna fall into the hype of where people are talking about, oh, these people are doing this towards you. And it's like, listen, if the most high and creator is with you, no man can be against you. So even if it's a man that's looking to do stuff against you, it's just like, it won't last. It won't pass. They could do what it is that they want to do. Like I said, for where I'm at and things like that. It's just like, do I choose to let it get to me, or do I choose to just let it, fly? And I'm choosing to let it fly. But it was like, it's so many coincidences. Like walking from the store and the guy was like, "Oh, where you from?" So that day I decided to say where did I say I was from that day? I think I was from Belize that day. Okay. And I was like, so, where are you from? ¿De dónde tú eres? And he was like, oh, I'm from Honduras. The guy prior to that was from Guatemala. The one prior to that was from, like, I think he said like fucking Peru or Paraguay or some shit like that. The other guy was like, oh, I'm from Brazil. So I'm just like, damn, it's a whole bunch of, it's a whole lot of motherfucking Portuguese, Brazilian motherfuckers around me. And then it's a whole bunch of Central American, South American motherfuckers around me. So I'm just like, mm, you know, I'm trying to be reasonable. And I'm just like, nah, these people ain't going to, try to set it up like that, right? But ever since then, what I'm saying, dude, little buddy that's, was serving folks, I done noticed like broski's laying real low lately, because I was just like, I'm making it clear, like, to anybody, like, why would you want to choose to do some stupid shit at this time? It's summertime, people's kids at home, so the people that's really working, in departments, in DOD, CIA, feds, shit, these motherfuckers are making sure they doing overtime. Shit, half these motherfuckers don't want to be home with their husbands or their wife or their kids, or some of them just ain't got husbands, wives, or don't have no kids. The other biggest part of it is it's summertime, so what I'm saying, like, dude, like, or my ex-husband and them, shit, I know they out here gay for pay. I'm saying, you gotta pay these bills. That's your personal prerogative. That ain't got shit to do with me. So a lot of people be like, damn, you know so many things. You think I want to know this shit? I really don't. It's like, it's kind of like disheartening to believe, like, certain men, and it's like, you want to have a relationship, you want to be cool with people, but then it's just like, shit, If I really had to do life all over again, I would be grateful just to have been these dudes. Like, y'all be my sperm donor, take my kids, and went on about my business. The only reason why it was like I even like dealt with any of my baby daddies is because, Sharita, you being mean, you being hateful. And I used to get like, it used to irk me to have people tell me like, you're mean, you're mean. Okay, now at this time, if somebody tell me I was fucking mean, I'm gonna tell you good. Good. Because apparently you was getting a little bit too fucking comfortable with me to even think that it was okay to feel like you can do some shit towards me and get away with that bullshit. And the biggest part of it is, it's like, all through this time, I'm a single parent. At that time when I had all my kids was alive. Well, my kids are still alive, but we only lost baby James at that time. And then it's like now I'm without my daughters. So you know, and I'm with my two boys, and I'm gonna be forever grateful with it, because it's like, well, you know what, God could have took everybody away, and He blessed me to say, hey, you still got your two sons, so I won't complain about that. And it's like, I'll tell anybody. Time I think, should I even tell my son he dope as fuck? I don't give a fuck about something dope as fuck. But the thing of it is, it's like me learning shit through some of these men, how these men let their mamas take control over like their dating life. No, my job and my position for my son is to show him like, shit, you see mama be weak. You see mama be strong. You didn't see mama cry and break down when it was times where it's like I didn't even know how to be strong. My son didn't see me having to figure shit out that I didn't know how to figure out. And guess what? He had to ride that shit with me, with with me and his special needs brother. That shit is difficult. So I can only imagine in his mind how he's actually really genuinely feeling, you know what I'm saying, as a mother. I'm not a man and I'm not a boy. I may have been that in my past life, but it's just like, to understand how much he has to hold within himself as a mother, I can only imagine. But the best thing that I could do as a mother and as a woman is show my son, hey, it's gonna be times where your woman gonna cry. It's gonna be times that your woman ain't gonna be able to be strong. But it's gonna be times where, hey, you just gotta communicate what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart. Communicate that shit. And even if you don't know how to elaborate it, hey, I don't need you to hold my hand. I don't need you to do this, but can you sit beside me while I figure it out? Like, shit, that one thing he was like, huh, what? Is like, you ain't gotta say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, just yes. How can I help you? Like, my son got manners. It's like shit that I'm doing. It's like I'm not no longer allowing people to tell me you're a bad mom because you're homeless and you had to go do this. No, motherfucker. Hey, I had to go through it, and I went through it by my motherfucking self. I had to fight this shit by myself. And the biggest shit of it is, and how I had to fight through this shit, and what nobody fucking there, and I mean literally no fucking body there to help me. It was just like, oh, well, I had such and such gave you money to do this. I'm grateful for that, because shit, it helped me get food. It helped me get gas. Shit, it probably wasn't enough to get us where we needed to be. But right now, shit, I'm fit to be as grateful as I could be. Shit, we could be out there on the motherfucking street. I could be literally without my motherfucking kids. But guess what? We got a bathroom to go pee in with some privacy. When we didn't have that shit when we was in Puerto Rico. We got a shower we could go wash our ass, and we didn't have that not too long ago. We got something, a microwave, to at least warm up some food. We can't cook, but shit, at least we got a microwave and we can warm that shit up. I probably ain't got the cash right now, but shit, them food stamps is coming in handy, so I could be able to get us something to drink and something to eat. Because it's like, shit, my feet still working, so shit, I can walk to the store. So I ain't fit to be shamed because I ain't got no motherfucking car. I'm not fit to be shamed if I had to get an Uber or get on the motherfucking bus. I'm not gonna be shamed about none of that shit. Only thing that I could do is be grateful and learn from this fucking lesson, and be blessed that, hey, somebody ain't got this shit. Somebody in this world right now ain't even got that fucking much. And the only thing I could do is have fucking gratitude. And I'll be damned if I allow anybody to make me feel bad. Oh, well, you sleeping in the hotel room with them kids and you don't feel. I'm not gonna feel no fucking type of way, sir, fucking, or ma'am. I won't. I won't. Y'all can pop in and pop out and, oh, sit there and have something to talk about. Jump in, jump out, turn yourself about. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Either way, I am grateful because of, hey, shit, we got somewhere to sleep. We were sleeping in the car. We done slept outside. We done slept on the motherfucking ground. We done had to go through some shit. But guess what? I'm grateful for what little bit that I got. having to rebuild and leave with the clothes that we literally had on and not have too much, but to keep what we had to get warm. So it's rebuilding. I gotta get us clothes. We gotta get shoes. We gotta get socks. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get all underwear all over again. So, figure out how to get to the laundromat all over again. Gotta get cash. Gotta do this. And it's so much to go along with it that the most simple person wouldn't understand how to go fucking through it. Would it? If y'all had to go through this shit, y'all be like, I wouldn't even know what to do. I bet you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You probably wouldn't even make it like, oh my gosh, I'm going through it. Like, I don't know if people expect for me to be sitting here like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm so confused. I'm gonna beat myself up. I want to unalive myself. Bitch, I am grateful to be alive every fucking day. Okay? Every day. It's a chance and opportunity for me to come up with a new strategy to figure out, okay, how I'm going to do this. What do I need to save up? Hey, we do need a place. We do need a means of transportation, but how long is it going to fucking take? Because these people keep trying to hinder me or make me feel like I'm in a block. I'm not blocked whatsoever. It requires me to figure out, what do I need to do next? What do you need to do next, Rita? How is it going to be useful for you and your children? Okay? And then it's like the fake, oh, we just checking in on you and how you was doing. Oh, we miss you. Hey, friend. Don't hey, friend me. Oh, girl, you remember. No, I don't remember none of that shit. And I barely remember you, bitch. So it's just like, understand when it's time for a person to shine and people be like, they acting different. They acting brand new. Rip me at the plastic, bitch. I'm acting brand new. And I'm going to tell you, I am brand new. I'm not that same person you used to know. Oh, because people used to take for granted when I was quiet for a reason because it's like, y'all knew for a fact back in the day, either your ass was going to get popped and dropped or I was just going to let that shit rock. But don't think for an instant that I forgot. Popped or dropped, but don't think I forgot. Like if my family ever feels any kind of way, so be it. Anybody that didn't ever come my way to come ask me, Sharita, well, I heard, well, the fact that y'all sat there for all these years and you heard all this shit, and y'all was a man or woman to come to me and say, Sharita, well, this is what they was telling me, and you wait until after the fact that they done did some fuck shit to you, and now you want to come running to Sharita, well, I did, bitch, you knew, and you had plenty of time. Prior to you wanted to be buddy buddy, and you want to be friends with Carla, Courtney, Kiara, and Sheila, and James, Henry, Taylor, and Regina. Y'all wanted to go listen to all them motherfuckers versus trying to come to say, Sharita, hey, they were saying that you did this and you were saying that this and that, but y'all didn't come to me then, and y'all knew all the shit that they was talking about me then, and then it's, oh girl, we could be friends. Let's go have some drinks. I'm having a party with the kids. I don't give a fuck about you or your motherfucking kids. Bitch, die. That's what I'm on right now. Y'all was using me for my time. Y'all was using me for my money. When y'all needed rides, shit. Even, what's her name? Sandra, I went to school with a long time ago. Mercedes, went to school with her a long time ago. We started doing the tarot around the same time. But she noticed that my reading style was different from hers. Girl, what cards did you use? And then once she figured out, oh, this is how you use this was your technique. So even when it came to the spiritual community, it was just like, I'm not fucking with none of you guys. If you're not supporting, you're not paying for my time, get the fuck off my line. Don't think you fit to call this phone, text this phone, and think we fit to be cool and kumbaya. No, you had a long chance ago to sit there and come to me and ask, hey, Sharita, this is what the family was saying. I appreciate you for telling me, but you should have said that shit a long time ago. And then it's like, oh, well, I didn't know. We didn't know. Shit, all them damn red flights and shit that Carla and Shane was taking, that was on my dime. All the time Sheila and them was traveling, that was on my dime. Carmelita, too. Like, Carmelita, why would you move to fucking Tennessee of all fucking places, shorter? Oh, I saw your ex-husband, and everybody trying to call me, girl, you just so funny. And I was dead ass serious when I was saying this shit to y'all motherfuckers. That's why I love it when people be like, girl, you so funny, and I'll be dead motherfucking serious. I know how I say it be coming across funny, but I'll be G shit fucking serious about what the fuck I said. I know how to make it a little bit lighter of the situation, but Other than that, you think I'm gonna sit there and be caught up in my feelings about, oh, you said this and you said that, and I did. I got my ass beat so fucking much. Bitch, only thing I know how to do is tell you the truth. So it's just like, well, you know that can incriminate you. Oh, so fucking well. What you want me to do? Cry about it? I done enough fucking crying over the last fucking 35, 36 fucking years. So be it. And you think I'm supposed to keep crying because what? A nigga is gay? Okay. You want a cookie? You think I'm supposed to be crying because a nigga want to listen to his mommy and daddy and got mommy daddy issues? Okay, what's next? Oh, we gonna break up every single relationship. My mama and them already did that. What's next? They gonna steal all your money. They already did that. What's next? They gonna try to turn your kids against you. They already did. What's next? Oh, they took your car. What's next? They made you homeless. What's next? They done made you cry and die on the inside. What's next? They done killed your son. What's next? How many more life situations do you want to take a person through to make them feel like, oh, they gonna go crazy? Bitch, I should have been in a psych ward a fucking long time ago in 2021 when I'm sitting there trying to figure out what the fuck happened with my son. How many of these people that y'all done paid for? How many times did y'all done set me up in a situation where y'all want to set me up for failure? How many times did y'all want me to feel like I'm going to school, going to college? I remember shit in my science classes. Try to university. I already know they was already hustling me for school. So how many times do y'all feel like it? I'm getting straight A's. This is an anatomy and physiology class. On my first paper, a 98%. I think I only had like some grammatical errors on my paper. She said, you would have had 100%. This paper was perfect. Turn around, I see it in a fucking thesis and a dissertation. The paper I wrote. I'm seeing things that I done created a long time ago that was on my board that I'm like, ain't no way nobody can have access to this. Oh, I forgot. These motherfuckers was in my room in my house taking pictures of this, sending it to the next person. So believing in friendships, people being cool, going to church, good luck, Chuck, on that. You would literally have to pitch something very extraordinary or great for me to feel like, oh yeah, they're really trying to do this. Like I said, the dude that was out here, I think he had to be either Korean or Japanese. He didn't give me no vibes of Chinese, because Chinese, they got a different vibe to him. Shorty was either Korean or Japanese, but he had the jiu-jitsu. So I was like, what you doing over here? So of course it's full observation at this point. Like, I know I'm surrounded by people that's trying to do their observation and figure out like, how the fuck is she getting this information? How is she doing this stuff? I mean, outside of you guys putting these weird ass fucking cameras and these weird ass fucking people around me, it's just like, weird energy requires real, real life situations and real talks about it. And then it's like, well, how does she know what we're gonna do? Cause shit, y'all trying to set a motherfucker up, and I really just don't want to be entertained at this time. I really just don't want to be entertained. And then it's like, let's talk to her. Shit, my ex-husband stalking me on Facebook and shit like that. Like, y'all weird. Y'all really fucking weird. Like, I'm a homeless person right now. Like, I can honestly say, like, I'm without a place right now, displaced with my two children, figuring out a way to make things better for myself. And every which way, you got these people, the transition that has some people trying to do shit. The people here at the hotel doing fucking weird shit. The fire department doing weird shit. The sheriff department, the police department. You got people at the fucking hospital doing weird shit. You got people at the Veterans Affairs doing weird shit. It is just like, when does the weird shit stop? Ex-husband, the people, ex little flings, little people that y'all are paying to come my way. Like, how much fucking money is this? And it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. Judges, lawyers, lacing weed and shit like that. Like, for what? If a person got a mental condition or PTSD and this is the way that they got to relax themselves, why would you want to sit there and be like, hey, we fit to give them this and jeopardize their mental health? Why? Why? Make it make sense to me. And y'all want to try to convince people they're sounding crazy and sounding ridiculous. We need to go ahead and send our people in to go do a welfare check on them. For what? You making yourself more guilty by sitting there putting this woman's address on my information. And the more you keep putting her address on this shit, that puts her in jeopardy, which I don't mind. I don't really give a fuck. But, or if it's not her, y'all got friends and buddy in all these other places. And it's like, let's play pretend. As a matter of fact, get your son or your daughter. I know them. If we got to go get our school yearbooks from West Orange or Coy or even Evans or half of them, shit, go to their old social medias, MySpace, Facebook, because people still got access to those old MySpaces and shit like that. And it's like, oh, you were in that picture with that person. They do know you. No shit, Dick Tracy. They do all know me. Even when it was like Angel, you supposed to be my homeboy, but it's like, yeah, Pine Hills, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Pine Hills shit. We done left, and we done went and had careers and shit like that. Now we supposed to be starting business, but you getting your motherfucking feelings, Angel, and you go over here, you know what I'm saying? No offense to them, but you shorty over there on base and shit like that and popping pills, asking you for perks and shit. Like, why would I would have lowered my standard? But shit, I couldn't say too much because shit, I was dealing with a motherfucker that was doing this shit just as much. So it's just like, instead of y'all saying something and being like, hey, Rita, this what it was, but hey, y'all had to carry on with the mental and emotional abuse and make me feel some kind of way. We got to make her feel secluded and isolated. Bitch, I actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? The animals is more peaceful and more reasonable to me than it is that actually having to have a conversation with you fucking ingrates of fucking human beings. You know what I'm saying? This is not a show of fucking what King of the Hill. And then it's like a whole bunch of motherfuckers over here in this area. It's like y'all fucking bigots. A motherfucker with sleeve tattoo, either they're about to approach, already approached, or already had a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need you to get this done and over with. Someone's trying to talk to someone that's like, look, I need you to get this done and over with. This person's talking too much shit for me. A doctor, you deserve way better. Someone that's 60 to 72 years old. So someone used to be a doctor, still is a doctor, that's 60 to 72 years old, that's planning to go ahead and do this. This person likes to bowl a lot, wear caps still. Somebody's wife could have blonde hair. Something about the color orange or green, or someone could have on like a what you call it, those varsity jackets or something like that. But someone could be going bowling or something about bowling. Bowling Green, Kentucky is very prevalent too. So it's just like, you know, whatever else it is, the bowling alley or some kind of skating rink is important. People trying to go have a conversation. Let's someone's like, let's split this cut of money. Somebody with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be my ex-husband, this could be my mama, this could be family member or somebody in my thing. But it's like, well, let's play on her memory and see if she remember this stuff. Something that happened either in December or January. Secret swingers that they, ask somebody to come into the group to do some kind of initiation because they was like, well, we got to make her feel like she's codependent. Somebody paid someone between $5,000 to $15,000 to do this bullshit, which is going to show this person with blonde hair, flamer or flame or Tor or tournament or Tory, Scorpio, somebody part of the 300 club or some kind of club, wanted to be options, was meant to waste the time. A person that was just sleep with anybody. That was just like the irritation. Was paid to be with me. I know dude, the last dude who was with me was paid to be with me. He was into some pedo shit. He was just into some weird shit. Wanted me to have an abortion. The doctors actually caused me to have it's supposed to be considered a miscarriage, but it was like they had to give me that to have the abortion so it wouldn't make the ties or connections to any of it, because it's like, okay, it looks like your emotions are getting tied to this. So this is what we're going to have you do to this person and how you have to do this. It was an experiment, clinical research. Like, let's see how they're going to behave and how they're going to handle this. And it's like, we need to keep them from thinking about this. And it's like, well, they lowered their standards to deal with this person anyway. So it's like, why would you want to really do that? Which is kind of fucked up. Like, using me for a fucking sign. Use somebody else for a fucking experiment. But anybody that goes into the military, you sign up for it low key. Whenever it comes to those contracts, somebody's at a shoe department. Somebody works at shoe department or a shoe store, a narc or a sociopath. Someone like, oh, dude, he probably gonna be dealing with a narc or a sociopath, because it's like you upset, want to make a decision about that. Like, hey, do we pay her? So cause she knows all this shit. Like, motherfucker, just give me a job with the fucking federal government, not local government. Fuck all that. But money ties, I'm just remain grateful. Something about last November, upcoming November, Uber or Lyft people that they had involved in this. I'm telling you, these people that worked for Uber or Lyft that was bringing my food or driving me when it came to my son's doctor's appointment and shit like that. Like, it all made sense when all that shit was happening. But it's like the creators gonna make sure I'm protected. But whoever had, it's a male doctor, an older male doctor between the age of 60 and 72 years old. Someone could be a podiatrist, OBGYN, a clinical research, or just a regular primary or gynecologist doctor that's involved in this. So it's about 4 to 6 doctors in this. 4 to 6 doctors at different locations that are involved in wanting to see this. And it's like, we need to silence her. She knows too much. Why would you want to silence me? This older one, he still kind of got like young, like he probably get Botox or something done. But it's heavy on Texas, on the west side of Texas at that. And they are just upset because they got, caught up for this bullshit. They about to get caught in the act of it. This real estate agent that's been trying to make sure that I don't get a place and stuff like that. Like, hey, we're going to pretend like we're going to offer her somewhere to stay, but we're not going to give her this place to stay. Like, you know how many times I'm going to play that game since fucking Puerto Rico? Shit, Puerto Rico was the most place that it just showed that it's like, well, we don't want them to know that we were involved. Like, bitch, I already know who you were involved. Quit trying to pop in and pop out like I ain't gonna know your dumb ass is sitting there watching. Just because you're not popping in on the live don't mean you're not on the outside watching, dumbass. Hashtag two military and masons. I told you, I already knew y'all had that. Y'all need to learn self-love. Shit, I'm a epitome of that shit, and it's like you selling an evil eye. Shit, half of y'all men is sitting there on LBGT, Tammy, and shit is a bunch of gay dudes too. Like, man, keep that gay shit over there. Nothing against it. It's your personal prerogative. What the fuck you do in your bedroom ain't got shit to do with me. So it's gonna be some gay people like, oh, she hate the gay community. Good luck, Chuck, by telling that motherfucking lie, because shit, your parents should have beat your ass. Well, they probably did enough of that, and that's probably the reason why you be probably sleeping with the same sex, because you got scared and you got nervous. About to have a nervous breakdown and panic attack. How you know all of that? Shit, because your mama she beat your ass after you got attacked from that man, or when you got attacked from that woman you got touched on and she didn't believe you, and then a mother figure, your mama. Shit, your mama low key a secret fucking bull dagger, so her best friend she fucking on in secret. Shit, half y'all be sitting there like, what do you mean? Shit, half y'all fucking parents be fucking down low. Why does my dad talk like that to my mom? Because, bitch, he fucking on another man at 62, 72 years old. He just can't tell y'all that shit no more because he got too old to do the shit. Now your dumb ass doing this shit and keeping your kids unhappy and low grade because you too busy still working for a job and waiting for a fucking pension. Bitch, go create a business. Do something better with your fucking life instead of coming over here. Look, they're still clear of that person. They're not good for you. Bitch, you're not good for yourself. Numb, small lips, selling in the market. Yeah, y'all be sitting there trying to sell me and shit like that on these damn porn sites and shit like that. Revenge porn. Like, I'm telling you, if these people come to me and they tell me they find all this shit, I'm telling you, everybody, la-da-da-da. We like to party, everybody. I'm fit to come through this bitch ramen like I'm motherfucking Slick Rick in this bitch. Trying to hide yourself from taxes and shit. Well, shit, can't nobody do that now. Donald Trump done got caught up with that. The government and the feds is watching. And it's like, how did she know all this information? Well, shit, you took Donald Trump down with the information I was given, so ain't no difference. Playing games, wasting your time, you or them, wanting me to feel unloved. See confirmation. You're coming out of this stronger. A financial analysis, like what are you spending your money on? What's the purpose of it? Somebody might be going to get pedicure or getting their feet done. Trying to block creativity. Not wanting me to feel like I was gifted. Oh, she's unhappy. She's miserable. Well, you could keep putting on that show, mister. wanted me to feel like I couldn't move forward. Somebody works for Coca-Cola, holds shares in Coca-Cola, drinking Coca-Cola, or they moving that dro coke, cocaine. So shit, you know, Narcos, Mexico, South America. You already know how that goes. A Scorpio, someone born in 1986, someone is about to fall out trying to catch their breath. A Leo, so a Leo is about to go to a hospital. Cause it's like, bitch, ain't no way you supposed to know. From 1992 to 2007, somebody used to be involved in some illegal activity. They real friend, somebody ain't tell the secret why somebody's daddy ain't really been in their life. Bitch, you need to tell your son why your baby daddy ain't really there. Why he didn't want to be around his son. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You are very safe space and a person, and I know I am a hair salon or a spa owner. Always wearing a shaper, baby. It's given that Dominican lady from Affinity Hair Academy. She's feeling like, oh, she ain't gonna know I was a part of this, bitch. It's all given. Everybody's getting caught up in this shit. I told you I'm not showing no mercy. Project manager, what's her name? Natasha Malone, your husband, you and your husband. But y'all fit to find out that y'all got herpes and HPV or some shit like that over there playing swingers. Your frat and sorority brothers jealous. Puerto Ricans is pulling out of this. They said, I don't want no more parts of this. This bitch know a little bit too much. Messing up my funds. Well, shit, y'all should have left me alone. Shit, it was all funny games till all the truth started coming out. For y'all one truth, 1,000 of them I got proof. Blocking my content and shit because you getting caught up. Day traders. By day, we cool. By night, we trade. A consultation shit. Y'all need to come over here and pay me for the damn readings, but shit. What I would have charged you now for the overcharge your ass. Some of y'all need clarity on who's snitching on y'all anyway. Cause a little birdie said they fit to start snitching. Y'all about to start snitching in about, I give it within the next 32 days, over the next 32 days, a lot of people fit to be snitching on each other. And I'm talking about telling sins and secrets and everything. So for you out here fucking with me, mote it be. It's about to happen. Y'all gonna be like, but why did I get a warrant and this person didn't get a warrant? So as people getting their warrants secretly, and each of them having to be quiet because they gotta lower up. All this money that y'all was spreading, now y'all gotta keep the money because you can't keep paying these people. And the ones that you can't pay no one no more. And it's like I can't pay no one. Well, it looks like someone's fit to get the chirping. Chirp, 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 chirp. They told me to do this and this and this on this day at this time. Someone even got as far as how much evidence and how far y'all took this shit. Like someone got the tips, the tea, the scrolls, the notes, you name it. I know everything that y'all done stole from me, my time that y'all wasted, the homes, the cars, everything that I lost. Y'all gonna have to pay that back, amplify that times 10. So where you thought you was gonna have to triple it, shit, y'all probably thinking, oh, we just only gotta pay her, 300,000 or something like that. Go ahead and triple that. A piece, individually. Y'all fit to flip on each other regardless of how it fucking go. And all these fucking people that y'all want to sit here and send my way, and half of them are fucking men. 10 times out of 10 when I'm approaching them, y'all telling them who I am, y'all showing them pictures over there on the internet, it ain't doing no justice. So when a bitch come out and they have to see me face to face, it's like, oh, that's her. The spirit and the energy holds weight, baby. Sometimes I ain't even gotta say a motherfucking thing. So how we gotta write it out? If we gotta write it out with, what they say, don't bring no knife to no gunfight. However, it gotta go, baby. If God told me He need me to be here, I'ma be here. Do you want to start a problem? I'ma end the war. I promise you, you're gonna be waving the white flag because it's red over here. I might bleed red, but I'm blue on the inside, baby. So it don't really fucking mean the damn thing to me. So switch sides, pick a side. But I'm not that motherfucking side that you want to do because you committing personal life fucking suicide fucking with me. Guaranteed. I don't bother nobody. I don't look for nobody. I don't start no motherfucking problems. But I guarantee you, if you bring the shit to me, directly or indirectly, I'm gonna finish that shit. And you gonna regret even fucking trying it. The motherfucker that had to raise me, was the fucking devil itself. I got tired of playing in the fucking devil's playground. It was irritating to me as a kid, and it's still irritating to me to this day. I had to see that woman hurt people that didn't even deserve to be motherfucking hurt. Her sister, her mama. How would y'all feel if y'all sons and daughters is calling you, hey, my husband beating my ass in front of these kids? Y'all ready to over there go, we gonna shut that shit down. You need to leave him. I leave him. Guess what they doing? Oh shit, he did this to her. He did that to her. They were the one bringing the same people that was sitting there that could jeopardize me losing my life, losing my kids. And they was bringing the same people that I was looking to get the fuck away from back into my life. That ain't right. Same people y'all knew was cheating, doing all this shit, stealing my money, and y'all still brought them back around. Oh, we're gonna use her heart and her feelings. So now when I start going cold, she's an asshole. I'm an asshole now. I'll take it. Ain't no God in her. She not godly. Baby, I guarantee you I got more God, the most creator high in me than you will ever have in your life. Ever. Oh, I didn't talk about God. Now you got to disappear. You scared? You scared? Because get ready to play with the paranormal. Fucking with me, I'm telling you, y'all finna have some activity going on in your house. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Something out of your peripheral? You didn't know what that was? Wasn't nobody moving around in the house? Good luck, Chuck. Have fun with them. Y'all conjured them up. You not know talking negative about a person that you don't know nothing about, that got anointing on them. That's why I don't talk about people. That's why I embrace any fucking body, because you don't ever know what their anointing is. It could be a fucking drunk and a homeless person on that motherfucking street. All the little do you fucking know that talking to that person for that 5-10 minutes, you'll be like, what happened to you? They tell you their story, or you just sitting there and you get that anointing, you be like, damn, I feel so relieved. I don't feel the pain no more. I don't feel sad no more. I feel like I don't have to drink no more. I don't have to kill no more. I don't have to do this. Because you're supposed to treat everybody the same. But y'all say I'm insane, I'm crazy. She don't know what she talk about. She don't do this, she don't do that. When was the last time you wrote a book? When was the last time you read one? When was the last time that you actually got up instead of laying in your fucking bed being fat with a big back and actually went outside and walked for about 30 minutes? Not 10, not 5, not just walking to the motherfucking mailbox, but actually walked around without scrolling on your motherfucking phone and just breathe. Don't worry, I'll wait. When was the last time that anything was on your mind that you didn't pick up the phone and say, I gotta call my auntie, I gotta call my sister, I gotta call. You gotta run your mouth to every fucking body just because something is on your fucking mind or you feel some kind of way? No. Go walk outside, bitch, and go sort that shit out. When was the last time that you had to be concerned about, hey, you know what, that shit was kind of fucked up, but let me sort that out with me first. And if it makes sense with me a little bit, but I feel a little bad or something like that, I could consult with somebody and use it as a third party, but I'm not going to use somebody else's name to make them seem like they a bad guy or a bad man in a situation. Like, hey, how would you handle this situation? Excuse me. And and if this was you, the shoe, what I'm saying, I tell anybody, I just want to make sure I'm sounding reasonable. Do you feel, mind you, I'm just asking, do you feel, meaning it's just your fucking opinion. It don't mean shit because, hey, what I already thought of is more important than what the fuck you gonna say to me anyway. But I just want to make sure that, hey, I'm handling the situation in an effective and an equivalent way to make sure that it's fair on both ends and then that it's just. Okay? Because we all serve justice in our own life. The only thing that we should not do is judge because you're going to be judged too. But in this situation, y'all call judgment before even trying to examine it. And you mad at me because I'm calling you out on your shit. You mad at me, I'm going to pop in and pop out. No, bitch. Be a grown-ass man and a grown-ass bitch-ass woman that you are and handle that shit with your chest. You can run your mouth and talk shit about a person with your chest, but you can't handle that shit when it comes back to you. That's sad. That's sad. And then you get mad because she ain't got no business. Well, you ain't had no business running your mouth in the fucking first place. And you mad because what? I can say it with my chest. I can cry on here, be vulnerable, and ain't nobody gonna use that shit against me. And and now that's confidence, not cocky. Know the fucking difference. I can say it with my chest. You won't. But when you said it with your chest, guess what? Who can be against you? Not none of you. If we ain't talking about putting money in my pocket, elevating the business, taking care of these kids in the best effective way, what the fuck we got to talk about? Are we scaling a business? Are we starting a business? Are we gaining money? Are we doing something that's very productive not only for myself, but can it help the community? Can it help other people? And if the answer is to no to that, then why the fuck you in my face and go ahead and ride out to the sunset to the beat of your own motherfucking drum? Because guess what? That's what I'm gonna do. Mind my business, because I pay my bills. Shit, I don't need no man. I don't need no woman, because shit, ain't neither one of y'all satisfying at all at this point in time. Shit, I can get my own self off. So we're going to make it make sense. And what makes more sense is being more logical and keeping y'all asses at bay and making you sitting there second guess your motherfucking self versus, oh, we're gonna do mirror magic. We're gonna send her chaos and confusion. We're gonna send people outside her room to talk loud and say stupid shit to see if we can provoke her. We're gonna send off our sirens and sounds. We're gonna send another fake person and feel like they there with her to support her. Nah, not until we hit a courtroom. I ain't believing shit. Dang, nobody say. And shit, if they help me, they help me. Kudos to them. If not, I'm not gonna fucking cry about it. Want a cookie?